Hello, this is Chris, and I am back with a brand new reaction video. It feels like absolutely ages since I've done one of these. Apologies for that, guys. My schedule has been incredibly busy the last couple of weeks. I know there's many trailers that I still need to go and do a reaction for. I need to do a reaction for The Darkest Hour, official trailer 1 with Gary Oldman, The Dark Tower, official trailer 2, and we're jumping into the dark side with this today with Star Wars The Last Jedi, official D23 featurette trailer. D23 has been going on all over this weekend. There's a whole bunch of news that's been released for Pixar, Disney Animation Studios, Star Wars and Marvel, which we're all going to be recapping tomorrow on our news show. But right now, if there's going to be a reaction that I need to jump on, it's going to be Star Wars. If any of you see my previous Star Wars reactions, you know that they're among my favourite trailers to do reactions for. It's full of speculation, all that good stuff, and that's exactly what Star Wars is all about. And Disney have actually been really good releasing these behind-the-scenes featurettes. They've done one for The Force Awakens, for Rogue One, and they're following suit with The Last Jedi. They're really nice to watch. They get you in the Star Wars mood in between trailers, and I'm sure that we're going to get a trailer at some point, probably towards the tail end of the summer. Although I didn't like Force Awakens, I'm still really looking forward to The Last Jedi. Probably down to the fact that, I mean, come on guys, it's Star Wars, isn't it? Like, you can't help but not be excited. So we're going to watch this D23 featurette now. I'm going to talk much more about it afterwards, but I'm just expecting to feel the nostalgia with this one, as I so often do with these featurettes. So I'm going to click play now.
Everybody set? 3, 2, 1.
Action. Episode 8. Gosh. The first film didn't even have a number.
Amen to that. Simpler times. That's going to be on that sand planet with the red mist coming from behind the ships.
Ryan has written a story that's unexpected but right. Some of the stuff that happens, people are going to be like, oh my god.
Even though I think I know it all, they throw things at me story-wise I never could have imagined.
And even though everybody knows that it's the second in a trilogy, it feels like its own thing.
Go. Star Wars is so cool.
New weapons, new toys to buy.
All these amazing visual effects. But all the characters are also so complex.
Laura Dern.
Ryan needs to work on his Wookiee sounds. Ridiculous. New director can't even just learn a Wookiee sound.
It feels like the storylines are becoming more established. We're really getting to know these new characters.
I hope so.
With the characters that we know and love.
I want to see this one do something new. Something fresh.
Everything is being shifted in an opposite way to what the audience expected after 7.
Good.
Ryan's made Star Wars fresh and new.
That's what is exactly what I want. That's all I wanted. Oh, they always hit me with that Force theme. Always.
I'm hoping it'll be a little shocking, but I'm hoping it'll feel real and honest.
It's our most
Are they thermal detonators?
Of good against evil.
If that's the case, that's going to be a hell of an explosion.
In the most fascinating way, but it has a real spiritual depth to it.
It's about family, and that's what's so powerful about it.
Wow. Oh, haven't Robot Chicken done a joke like that before? It's a rap. I swear to God I've seen that before. I'm going off pure speculation here because I'm just trying to comb through all those like little sneak peeks I saw. So at the end we see Rey and Finn together on a snow planet, right? Now I don't maybe that's going to be pickups or some kind of flashback to the events at the end of Force Awakens, but you know, I've heard rumours there's going to be another snow planet in this film, so maybe they'll go back there. Again, I really hope not, because I'm kind of done with snow planets in Star Wars now, but again, like even with the case of like Rogue One, and I know that Rogue One had a troubled production in terms of the direction, extensive reshoots that really did kind of reshape and reform that movie. I think so far out of the new Star Wars movie, Force Awakens is the only one that's kind of been made as JJ probably intended it. But with these behind the scenes footage, it just looks like everyone's so passionate about making it. Just, you know, cast, crew, everyone, they're fans at this point. And I've said this before in my reactions that we are now in the generation where fans, directors are making Star Wars movies, which is incredibly exciting, as long as they don't fanboy out too hard and they actually make something new, which is exactly what Rian Johnson looks like he's doing with this one. So to backtrack a little bit with my take on Episode 8 so far, if anyone follows news that comes out of Star Wars and speculation and things like that, you know that every so often a potential leaked script or leaked plot treatment comes out which claims to be official, and it usually never is at all. So I read all these things because I think it's funny to see how they advance. I know that the rumours, and apparently these were true, that the opening scene of Force Awakens was going to be Luke's severed hand from the end of Empire Strikes Back floating through space with the lightsaber and crash landing on the planet of Jakku. That was actually meant to be the opening, but all of these were laid out in supposedly official treatments, and then clearly the ideas change after that. So I read one for The Last Jedi, which claimed to be official. Someone had left it behind, it got leaked, and it was posted to the internet. And I read it and I didn't think much of it. I thought none of these things are going to make it in the film. But most of them are. And it's made me very intrigued to see if I've actually kind of inadvertently spoilt the entire movie for myself. Most of it's kind of hazy at this point because it was last year and it was a long time ago. But, for example, there's like that kind of llama-looking thing in this behind-the-scenes footage that you see in some kind of stable. To me, it looks like if anyone's a video gamer out there and you've played Team Ico's The Last Guardian, and you've got that kind of cat eagle griffin looking thing. If you don't know what The Last Guardian is, literally type in Last Guardian monster Team Ico on Google Images and it'll come up. It looks exactly like that to me, and in this treatment, which I don't necessarily want to give away on here in case someone does want to go in completely fresh, but basically it's got something to do with Finn. And, you know, now I'm seeing that horse-like creature that it referred to, and it's there in the trailer. A bunch of other things as well throughout the trailer that I noticed. For example, a casino planet, which I think has been named, but as is the case now with new Star Wars information, it still takes me a while to process all the new names and get it committed to memory. But there's a casino planet in this one, and it looks like where Laura Dern's character's going to be. They're all dressed very regally, looks like a very high society kind of thing. Loads of different alien species, and I think they released a image of some of these aliens before. Looks really creative, it looks different. That was in the treatment too. It says that Finn and co go to this casino planet, or casino world, or just a casino. I don't know what it happened to be. Maybe the idea's changed, but I'm seeing a casino planet in the movie. So there's lots of these things that are kind of adding up for me, which makes me think that I may have spoilt the entire movie for myself. But nevertheless, I'm still incredibly looking forward to this one. I like that it looks like we are getting some new stuff. And if it's to be believed, and I know that most of the actors in this probably have a script of like things they need to say in order to sell it. They're professionals. They've done this before. They know what the rodeo is now. But, you know, I've got to believe them. I've got to believe them that Rian Johnson is taking this franchise in a different direction. They're doing something new with these characters. Hopefully Force Awakens I can just chalk up to that one bad one that was just a complete rehash of A New Hope. It didn't really take any chances. It didn't do anything particularly new for me. And that's what really kind of hurt me. The interesting story and the interesting material of that film was the 30-year interim period between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens, which of course they couldn't show because the actors have aged up 30 years. But nevertheless, it's like, that's the kind of stuff I wanted to see. That's the new stuff I wanted to see in this film. But hopefully that was just the foundation to get everyone on board with a new Star Wars film after so many years after Revenge of the Sith, and now we can try and do some new stuff with these characters. I hate to keep saying like it's the whole darker thing like the Empire Strikes Back type thing, but it does look like this one's a lot more mature. It still looks like it's retaining that fun though. The one thing that I'm not really keen on, I guess I'm not really keen on that horse looking thing. Hopefully they're not going to try and play the whole Tauntaun thing up with it too much. But there's like that little Furby looking thing, that little gizmo looking thing in the trailer that looks like it's going to be on the same island that Luke is on. maybe it's going to be comic relief or something. Maybe it's literally just going to be an alien you see in the background. I don't know, because they've done that before with the behind the scenes footage. You know, they'll show an alien. There was that one that came out with the rucksack. It looked like the garbage lady from Labyrinth with the whole backpack of junk. And he was in the movie in the background for like 2 to 5 seconds, if that, and they made such a big deal of him. So maybe that's the case with this one. We've got Phasma back. I think at D23 they've teased that Finn and Phasma are going to have some kind of showdown in the movie. I know it's the new weapons for the Stormtrooper in this one, which looks like a kind of plastic grabby claw thing. That might be interesting too. There's just a lot to look forward to with this movie, and this behind the scenes has given me more hope. Not that I didn't have hope anyway. As I said, it's a Star Wars movie. Even if there was a string of like 5 bad ones in a row, I'm still going to be excited for these movies no matter what, because it's Star Wars and it's a big part of my life, and it's something I'm incredibly passionate about. So I think that's everything. I guess I could go through this featurette frame by frame, picking everything out there is to pick out. And I might do that at some point, and we'll be talking about it tomorrow on our news show, I'm sure, because there's a lot to talk about with this. But yeah, December, it's going to come around quick. I know we're only halfway through the year, but the months and the years seem to just get quicker and quicker as time goes by, and I just know that I'm going to be there at the IMAX opening night, midnight, before I know it. So that'll do it for my reaction to Star Wars The Last Jedi official D23 featurette trailer. Be sure to comment, subscribe, let me know what you thought of this featurette. Are you looking forward to this movie? What's really captured your interest about the behind the scenes? What did you think of Force Awakens, Rogue One, anything Star Wars related? Let's get a conversation going. In terms of what's coming up on the channel, as I said, we're going live for a very special news show tomorrow. We're going through everything that's been unveiled at D23. We're going through Marvel stuff, Star Wars, Pixar, Disney Animation Studios. There's a lot to get through. It's going to be a big show. It's going to be a packed show full of news, so please join us for that. If you follow us on Facebook and Twitter, we'll post links as to what time we're going live. Links to those are in the description down below. I'll also post a link down below to my reaction to the first Last Jedi trailer that came out, in case you guys want to check that out. A lot of stuff coming to the channel, more movie reviews. We've got loads of other shows going on too, and hopefully now I'll be getting back into the swing of things with reaction videos. So that'll do it for me today, and until the next video, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.